Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark is a game that really disappointed me at first. I mean, I started the game up, and the first level, the tutorial level, if you will, looked horrible. I mean, it looked so embarrassingly last gen. The character models looked like something from 2008 or 2009, which isn't embarrassing, but it's still last gen. And the actual city that I was running around and playing in looked like something from the PS2. Where's the slot for the memory card in my PS4? How am I supposed to save this game? The game continued to underwhelm me. There's not a lot of these, but there are some glitches. Like in one part of the game, I got stuck. I was supposed to use this grappling hook ability to help up a friend onto a higher ledge, but then for some reason something happened and I just got stuck. I couldn't use the grappling hook, I couldn't even move. I had to restart the game from the last checkpoint. The game's story is also all over the place, which is actually a great homage to the Michael Bay films. But it's not just all over the place because you constantly keep switching between Autobots and Decepticons. If a good game, movie, TV show, or book is done well, you can keep switching from character to character or from mini-story to mini-story without getting lost. A perfect example of that would be like Game of Thrones. What this game basically does is jumps from one brainless action sequence to the next with about 30 seconds of explanation to what you're doing. Online you can team up with other players and fight waves of enemies, but the fact is, if your team is even semi-competent, it'll be as easy as cake. I mean, it's people going up against NPCs in a mediocre game. Who do you think is going to win? It's like playing chess with a computer that has the CPU from a Tamagotchi. The truth is, even after all of these bad points, the game grew on me. You have a lot of different robots, you have a lot of different weapons, and a lot of these different robots have really cool special abilities, like using the aforementioned grappling hook, turning invisible, having a really powerful attack that can basically destroy all the enemies directly in front of you, turning into jets, turning into a bunch of really cool cars. Surprisingly, the game also has combat strategies. While the story is brainless and empty, the game itself, the gameplay, is not just a brainless third-person shooter. To do well in the game, you need a strategy. When I review a game, most of the time I play a normal, unless I'm like a god at a game. Like if I review a UFC game or a boxing game, I'm always playing on the harder difficulties. But for the most part, other games, I play them on normal, just because I want to show the average experience a player will have. In this game, you can get killed pretty quickly if you're not constantly changing forms, moving around, using your environment to your advantage, so you hide from enemies as your shield replenishes. At certain points, dare I say it, the game became fun. And there's also like a lot of gameplay, so in terms of bang for your buck, it's worth it just because of that. But because of the game's faults, I can't say I honestly recommend it. There are a lot better new games that you can get out there that are worth your hard-earned money. I'd only recommend this game if you're a fan of Transformers or you really, really love third-person shooters. It gets an official stanburdman rating of a 6.7 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, my friends.
Ready to release!